Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. It's Digital Dad Diaries time, y'all. This is a whole new season. And I got a little music for y'all. Give y'all a hint who on the show today.
Yeah.
Ha!
Growing
What?
up in a single parent household.
Single parent shout out?
Yes, sir.
Tough.
It could be tough.
Raised by a single mom.
It's always tough, man.
Life was not easy.
Real talk, yo.
But you live and you learn.
So soulful, y'all.
You grow.
I thought we were starting off with full
You
custody.
make mistakes. Life's a
Yeah,
marathon.
we show.
You just keep going.
It's okay, though. It's okay.
But we still playing. Hey,
It's all good.
Hey, Paul. Appreciate you.
That was awesome.
Hey, guys, if
Yes,
y'all
sir.
want to chime in for that, that song right there, I got a special guest in here, man. I'm talking about this man has been amazing since I met him, man. I'm talking about he's a stand-up guy. Hey, bro, I need this, I need that. Guess what? He come through. And he got great conversation. He's very knowledgeable, very smart and intelligent guy. He just ain't out here moving, which I love that about him. You know how sometimes y'all meet new people and you just get that feeling like, no. I was like, okay, yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up, family? But let me introduce y'all to no other than Danq.
Man, thank you, man. Glory to God. Glory to God. I
Yeah,
just
well,
want
hand
to say shout out to Grand Forks Best Source for having me here. Shout out to Digital Dad Diaries. My boy Rozaay Soiree. My boy Rozaay, he just showed me always love when I first met him, and it's always been genuine. And he's one of those people that I can look up to and find inspiration from because you're constantly doing things that I inspire to do as well. So I don't ever want to not give you your flowers, bro. You're doing big things in this community. So
blessings, I appreciate that, bro.
It's a pleasure to meet you just as much as it is for me to,
for me to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that, you know what I'm saying? That's what we come today to talk about, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna dig a little deep. People that don't know, you're gonna find out a little something about you today. Because when I first met you, I didn't know some of this stuff either. But let's go. We're gonna talk about your parents. We're gonna start it off, bring it full circle. Let's talk about the parents. They're both originally from Haiti, right?
Yep, for sure. Both my parents came from Haiti, and they made the most out of their opportunity. I was unfortunately just raised with a single mother. I did have my dad some parts of my life. We're kind of rekindling that bond now.
Yeah.
Trying to make up for lost time. But I'd be wrong if I lied and said that my dad was always in my life.
Correct.
Correct. My mom played a huge role in making me the man I am today. But yeah, they both came from Haiti.
Yeah.
Got their citizenship and made the most out of their opportunity. For sure.
That's blessings. Now I want to talk about that Haitian heritage.
Yeah.
How did that shape your definition of family and fatherhood?
Man, it shaped a lot. Just being a part of the Haitian community is very family oriented. You know, it's l'école, l'église, and l'accueil, which means like it's either at church, you're at school, or you're at home. You know?
Okay.
It's either one of those three things. So even with that structure of not having both parents in the household, my mom did a good job of giving us a foundation and raising us in the church, teaching us about respect, morals, and whatnot. A lot of glory to God, man. If I ain't having my mom in my life, I don't know where I'll be.
Man, shout out mama.
Yeah.
Shout out mama. All the mamas, but man, especially your mama, man.
Absolutely.
I definitely want to give a special, shout out to you, mama. That cooking, oh my goodness. I can't wait to see you again. Bless your heart,
Real
baby.
talk. Real talk, yeah. She gonna have to come up here for Thanksgiving again, man. We try to make that like a yearly thing.
Yeah.
You always welcome to our house, bro.
Man, I'm talking about that. Man, I was smashing that joint.
For sure.
On the real. I forgot what it was. I don't know the names of it, but I know we had the egg was in one, the spaghetti type of deal.
Okay, for sure.
Which one was that?
That was the Haitian spaghetti.
Okay.
It's different from how regular people cook spaghetti. It's less sauce, You know, a lot more flavor. We put something called epis in it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty good, man.
Yeah, it was good. I ain't gonna lie to
Culture, man.
Yeah.
Culture, man. I miss that. You know, you don't really get that type of food up here, man.
you. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, and that's a blessing. She came back and did it.
Yeah.
and that's that zooms into like we talking about family. I know recently you just had a family reunion,
Man.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that energy and that history of family reunions, you know what I'm saying? How did that hit you? What did you get from that?
Man, first of all, shout out to my family, man. That was such a big event. We usually get together on funerals, you know. And
True. Tell the truth.
I've never really been a part of a family reunion, and I got to give shout out to my auntie Linda. You know, she came up with the idea, and majority of all of my family is from Miami.
You okay?
North Miami, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one born and raised in Orlando, and we decided to have it in Orlando because a lot of my family moved to Orlando around that time. Mm-hmm. So it was good. It was a good situation. It felt right, even though a lot of them didn't come. It was a good an amount that you can appreciate.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like it, man.
Man, it felt good, and it was we came formal. It came all white event.
Yeah.
It just felt nice, man. And not gonna lie to you, I felt so nervous even presenting myself to my family. I haven't seen them in a while. The last time we seen each other is a funeral, you know, and it was just nerve-wracking at first, especially trying to do music in front of them and whatnot. But
Yeah.
all
You didn't
glory
try,
to God.
you did it. You didn't try, you did it.
Thank you, man. All glory to God. But it was a great moment, man, just to see us come together for something other than something negative. I wouldn't say a funeral is necessarily negative, but it ain't something to glorify or be happy about.
Yeah, yeah. And with that, with the family thing, we're talking about fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? So your children was there, of course.
Yep.
So, looking at that, how do you think they looked at it? How did, you know what I'm saying, what were some of them things that they talked about after, seeing everybody getting together, meeting cousins, maybe for the first time or second time, whatever.
Man.
But how was that, you know what I'm saying, affect for you and the kids?
It affected me a lot. I don't know. My kids look at me like a superhero sometimes.
Hey, you are.
And like I can do no wrong in their eyes.
Correct.
But if they knew, what obstacles life brings, I'm not a perfect man, and I'm trying to teach them that you're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's all about are you gonna give up or are you gonna keep going? And I see my kids gravitate a lot to family, and that's what I'm trying to teach them. Just stick together. I know you're gonna have your differences, and some people gonna be opinionated about certain things, but just stick to family. That's the last thing you got if you don't have anything, other than God, of course. But
Correct.
yeah, man, my kids loved it, man. They were already down there for the summer.
Yeah.
And they just enjoyed it, man. Just being around family, seeing all the other family members that you're connected to, rather than just being up here and just seeing your mom's side of the family.
Correct.
It was a good experience, man. I love my kids so much.
Hey, blessings, I do too. I love my kids too. Shout out to the kids.
Oh, man. Awesome, man.
Give them a shout out, bro. Give the kids a shout out.
Shout out to my twins,
there.
shout out to my twins. Shout out Paulo Alonso. Shout out Arnez, Alina, and Shuri, man. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. I wish the situation was different. I wish we could all live together, but.
So tell me about it. It'll be way easier.
Man, Daddy got to work, though. Daddy got to make this money,
Yeah, and we're going to get to that, too, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That grind, that roots, and that the truth.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this. How did the kids connect with and adapt to the Haitian roots in today's modern digital world? And how do you ensure they understand their lineage?
Man, you can find anything on the internet now. Correct. And, the perception about Haitians has been so scrutinized lately with the TPS situation. You heard about the temporary protective status being it expiring. So it's not just affecting Haiti; it's affecting a lot of minority countries. And I pray for all them countries. But there's such a stigmatism on Haitians that we're dirty, we're not hardworking people. Man, that is the total opposite. Haitian people always work hard. We have morals, we have respect. And I want to teach them that not only are you black, but you're also of Haitian descent, which has a big part of history in this whole world.
Correct.
You know, we were the first revolutionary country to gain our freedom. You know,
Talk about it.
there's a lot of things you can be proud of with not only just being black, but being Haitian as well. You know, you can speak 2 different languages. Culture is totally different, you know, but we got respect for all cultures. We got respect for all people, but just you have to know who you are. And I had to face that as well. I still get Haitians that come up to me and be like, oh, you don't speak Creole, or you don't even come off like you're Haitian. That doesn't matter. You know, it's in me. And
Right.
My mom and dad is Haitian, you know. I've been around Haitians all my life. I may not speak it as fluently as you, but that doesn't disqualify me from being Haitian.
Correct.
And that's what I try to teach my kids, man. Be proud of who you are, for sure.
Definitely. Oh, we got chat boxes in there. Who that? Paul, what you say about that? He said, man, just look at the
So, man, shout out to Paul, man. Shout out to
And
Paul,
then he
man.
say, oh, we're going to Disney World next month.
Have you guys ever been to Disney World?
I haven't yet.
Hey, man, shout out to my mom. She's been working at Disney for like 30-something years, you know, and she's about to hit retirement very soon. So if you ever want to go to Disney, I go there.
Oh, yeah?
Anytime I touch
Okay.
down in Florida, I can go to Disney for the free.
Hey, we just heard the connect, y'all. We heard it live,
I'm
y'all.
so
This is
serious.
that.
All parks, park hopper.
We got that
Real
link, you
talk.
feel me? And that's what's up, man. That's good that you know you got that foundation for the kids and understanding the kids. You know what I'm saying? Let's change it around because we talking about this part of you that hey, you a worker, plus you're a creator. You know what I'm saying? You're an artist. So I want to dive into that artistry of yours. You know, you got the tracks like Full Custody. You got tracks Wrong Way. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of the first ones I heard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then we got the new track, right?
Yep, for sure.
What's the name of that new track?
Perfect scenario. The perfect moment.
The perfect moment. So
Facts.
with those tracks, man, all these was like really heavy in real life situations.
Man.
So you know what I'm saying? Why is it essential? Right? That your music reflects your actual truth rather than chasing the industry trend.
Right, exactly. I'm glad you asked that important question because I don't want to represent something I'm not, you know, and everyone has a past, you know. I'm from 29th and Rio. You know, that's a very dangerous part of Orlando, West Orlando, you know, and not everybody makes it out there, man. I can sit here and count off names of who's not with us anymore. But I just want to stay true to myself. I'm not living like that no more. I'm a changed man, you know.
Talk about it.
I let my music reflect on what I'm going through. If I'm going through stuff with the mother of my kids, if I'm going through a breakup, or if I'm going through a real life situation where I can just describe it and outlet it through my music, I'm gonna do that. And I feel like that's what's missing in today's music. Genuality. There's no more people that's giving real music. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there, but the mainstream artists, it's just a catchy beat.
And they killing. It's the kill culture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we still like having fun to that. You know, that drill music. You know what I'm saying? Those music. But at the end of the day, what
It's
is
fun.
that? Yeah, it's got a good beat.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying? But what's gonna be the what's gonna help us though? What's gonna build our conscience to make say, oh, you know what? I don't need to kill this brother.
Exactly.
Hey brother, how you doing, man? How can I help you? What can we do together?
Man, we could do a lot by start teaching our kids or the younger generation to pay attention to lyrics. It's something to just hear a catchy beat, but do you understand what this song is saying?
Correct.
That's why I don't sit there and jump on trends or do anything like that, because a catchy beat can catch anybody.
Yeah.
You know, it can catch your attention. We're made like that. We're made with rhythm. We're made with stuff like that, to adapt with stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, you still have to understand what you're listening to, because the eyes and the ears are the portal to the soul.
Talk about it.
So you just got to be mindful. Absolutely. So I try to represent that with my music.
Okay.
I try to just represent, hey, when you hear this song, you will know, hey, this is really him. He's not portraying something he's not, you know.
Yeah.
That's really how I go about it. Especially with songs like Wrong Way. I was going
Yeah, let's matter of fact, go ahead and go through it. Just go through Wrong Way and the other two. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them. What was the motivation behind them, the inspiration behind them?
By the way, it's streaming on all platforms. That's probably the only song I have out right now, because I'm trying to get my paperwork and everything situated. It's a whole big thing behind the music industry.
Yes,
you have to have the paperwork and all that. But Wrong Way was just from a breakup, man. I went through a lot, man, and I felt like I gave everything up just to follow this love. And sometimes men can be manipulated just by something that looks good, you know?
Yeah, and feel good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But is it good in the inside? Does it have heart in the inside?
Talk about it.
You know, so I felt like I literally went the wrong way, you know, and if I would have listened to my peers, I would have listened to my mom, you know, I'd probably been a bit in a different situation.
Okay.
But you live and you learn.
Definitely. You had to go through that so you can understand the next thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? All these things is on purpose.
Absolutely.
You know?
And then it goes from wrong way to full custody.
Ooh.
Now it's
I went the wrong way with the chick now.
now we done had kids. Now
I won't have.
I want full, you know, and that's the thing. I just wanted to make a song that I know all single parents are going through. It's not even a men thing. It's not even a woman thing. It's a
single parent thing.
Single parent thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted something where we're not against women on this song, women aren't against men on this song. It's like if you feel this song, you know you went through this stuff, then this song is for you.
Real talk.
You know?
I'm talking because it's a shame that it's a reality that we can't come together as individuals, that we have to continue to put the court involved. And sometimes some things the courts needs to be involved in. Right. But, you know, if we was able to communicate better with each other, our kids, because then, at the end of the day, only persons get hurt is the kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we bargain back and forth, and they just listening like, dang, you know what I'm saying? So then now they with the parents, with the mother side, and they beating up daddy up.
Exactly.
Now they with the daddy side, and we ain't even talking about the mom.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, and that's one thing I try to tell my kids, because I'm a man. I go through my frustrations. I have times where I'm lashing out and I'm upset about my situation, but never at the kids. This is just me speaking to their mother, and they so happen to hear it. Yeah. And they want to choose sides, and I'm like, listen, that's still your mom at the end of the day. Like, that's not my mom. I'm going through the person I made it kids with. You still honor your mom and dad. You have nothing to do with this. Don't blame yourself for what I'm going through. This, be a kid. You know, let me worry about that. Let me go through my struggles. Mm-hmm. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, and so then we deep dive, and then we, you know, get out the full custody side. Right. And we go to what?
Perfect scenario. Now, literally, shout out to my auntie Linda, man. I was going through this breakup about 2 years ago, and then I went to Florida, you know, and my aunt did a great prayer for me. Yeah. Huge prayer. And I just didn't know how to get over this, because at the same time, this was the first girl I was really taking serious after the mother of my kids. Yeah. You know, and sometimes a woman that you don't have anything in common with, as far as like she doesn't have kids, you know, she's at a different point in her life, that can kind of conflict with each other, you know, and that's one thing that I had to realize. But my aunt gave me the strong prayer, you know, and this song came out of it. Real talk, you know, and I was just thinking about, what am I going through right now? I'm thinking about these perfect moments that you just don't have a camera for, or something that you just like, oh man, I'm gonna forget this moment, but literally this is the perfect
scenario.
And I remember my brother, after my performance, he came up to me and was like, brother, that was literally, we came to Orlando, that was literally the perfect scenario. Yeah, it's true. He had his kids there. My mom was there. You know, we was missing a lot of our family. Like I said, we did it in Orlando, but it was a great moment.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And you know what I'm saying? And blessings on the continued endervors that you do have coming up. And I know you're working.
Absolutely. We're going to be at the Rozaay Soiree.
Yeah, I know you're working. You feel me?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We're going to be at the Rozaay Soiree, man, coming up, man. September 5th.
And we talk about... Oh, no, not right now. But you go on, show it. So, hey, y'all, check this out right quick. The fall kickback. We got music, we got comedy, we have dance, and we have spoken word. I'm telling you guys, if you're into any of those things, and plus some more, and guess what? You can come and be part of the festivities, because we're going to have Rozaay Soiree. Bring your phone, do your song. At the same time as we fall and kick back, UND students, hey, won't y'all come out and kick back with us on the Labor Day weekend? Rozaay Soiree Fall Kickback.
Not gonna lie to you, man. You sound good.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. It's been a lot of practicing in the hood, talking to the chicks and stuff. You know, chicks like different voices, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you say? Do this voice. You know, I do a hella Elmo. I got kids too, so the kids was more so. What the Elmo? What the Elmo? I said, hey, how you doing? Stop it, messing with me. So yeah, man, I do all kind of different voices.
Basically,
now.
the jack of all trades, man.
Hey.
I'm trying to learn from you,
You
brother.
know what I'm saying? And it's,
I'm a pupil to this. You know, I'm trying to be like you.
yes, hey, they say iron sharpens iron.
For sure.
So we learn from each other.
100.
You dig? So my thing is, okay, we talked about the music. Let's talk about the kids. When the kids came along, because this ain't like you just started music.
No.
So once the kids came along, how did that change your, you know what I'm saying, the flow or change your perspective on bringing music?
It made me watch what I say. It made me watch what I do. You know, kids are always watching.
Yeah.
It don't even necessarily have to be your kids. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's kids in the neighborhood, kids that are around you that are looking for, excuse me, I'm sorry, that are looking for inspiration, motivation, looking for a leader, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I was when I was a kid. My dad, like I said, my dad wasn't always there for me. He wasn't in my life at all. So I looked for coaches and teachers, male role model figures to shape me of who I am today, you know? So with my music that I'm portraying now, I want to leave a legacy where when they hear this song and they actually understand the lyrics later on of what I'm saying, they're not saying, oh, my dad was just talking about anything. Yeah. He actually made sense of what he was saying, and that was actually what he was going through at the time.
And you know, that's kind of caddies into the next conversation.
Yeah.
Is, you know what I'm saying, how do the kids, you know, look at that, some of your lyrics, and how do they perceive some of those struggles that you do talk about, and how do they adapt to seeing their dad, you know, open and raw and vulnerable?
Man, it shows them that I'm human. I'm not Superman. I'm not the strongest person in the world, because that's what your kids see you as. They feel like you're their first option when it comes to if I need things or who's going to protect me. You're the parent, you know?
Correct.
So
you're supposed to do this.
Yeah, of course. That's not even taking no shade from it, but I'm also letting them know I go through real emotions as well. Yeah. And I can portray that in my music, and it helps me. Like when I was younger and I heard a good song, you know, and I can kind of make it relate to what I was going through, it made me feel better. You know? So I try to make my kids do the same thing. Your words are very powerful. You know, you have to understand what you're saying.
Life or death.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, so music is a strong thing, man.
It is, man, and that's what, you know, matter of fact, even the fathers out there listening right now, watch the words that you say to yourself, because self-talk is where you really get it.
Absolutely.
If you're not building yourself up, if you say, oh, how stupid I am and how I made this, we going to make mistakes. Yeah. Change your self-talk. Change your inner thought. Right. You know what I'm saying? Line it up. If you need to line it up, find the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Find the Quran. Find something to line your inner side thoughts, so when you talk and talk about self, you understand that you're grand. You understand that you're royal. Right. You understand me? And then the words you speak out to the kids, they gonna know. And then they'll be able to speak some of those things as well.
Absolutely.
So it starts in the household and guess what? Since I'm a digital dad as well, it starts on the phone. Yep. It starts on the video call. It starts on the letter. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta all understand that we need to talk positive. We have to talk life into each other rather than death.
Absolutely, man. I agree on that. Words can either destroy you or they can build you up. And that's one thing we have to understand as humans, man. They hurt just as much as sometimes as physical contact. You know, words
sometimes more. I'm talking words can kill them. I'm telling you, man. You can say something to some person and they just go jump off the bridge.
Oh my gosh, I still struggle with things that my mom told me in the past. But that's my mom. You know what I'm saying? But it still affects me. You know? Yeah. You know, I may not wear the pain on my face or whatever, but those words stick for sure. True. I watch what I say all the time, man. You gotta be cautious, man.
On purpose. Sure. We what they say, replying to Fox Paul good guy to work with.
Absolutely.
Joe. Shout out to
Paul, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Who that say? What that say?
It's a great looking studio, Paul.
Oh, matter of fact, Paul got a question for you.
What's
you
up?
Work with Jansen?
Jansen?
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Jansen. Shout out to Dakota Faye. I got a lot of people I want to shout out, man. All these artists that's doing good out here. Heavy Law, He just moved out.
Yeah,
You know what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
Heavy.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out Jan. Shout
All
out
that.
Dakota, man.
All that. I unfortunately, LSP as well. Unfortunately,
Don't forget LSP.
I can't.
Salute.
can't, man. You see how I acknowledge all these people, but they won't acknowledge me. I'll be honest with you. You know,
Hey,
maybe
you know
it's-
what? I feel the same way. You know, they follow. Hey, it's like they tell me to do all these things, but I ain't seen you like my stuff yet.
Exactly.
I
But
ain't seen this shit.
just to
I
answer
love
your-
them though. I
Oh
love
yeah,
them
for
though.
sure. It's always love. But to answer your question, Paul, I've never worked with Jansen, but I definitely want to, for sure. He's one of the best artists in North Dakota, not just Grand Forks.
I'm trying. I got a chance. I didn't like work with him musically, but when I first started doing podcasting, man, it was the 50-year hip hop, and I was able to get him on there. Heavy Lod on there. Who else? I had Mike. Mike was on there.
Mike Flores?
Yeah, Mike out of Crookston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on there.
Spanish guy?
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
what's
on
up?
there. I forgot we had another brother on there. He was doing some R&B singing with rapping too. I forgot his name, but we did a 50th hip hop show.
Okay.
Shout out UND. We did it over there at the Technology Building. man.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
We didn't even meet yet.
Oh.
This is like the first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that was 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, they came out and they rocked. So we all talked about hip hop. What was hip hop doing? You know what I'm saying, to them, and what it meant to them, and what they trying to do with it.
Okay.
And then they all had a chance to flow.
What's up?
And then we did at the end, we did a freestyle session.
Oh man. Hey, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
was
real
dope.
hip hop, man. And
Yeah.
shout out to Rozaay. He's always putting on for the community. You know, he's always doing community things, man. Shout out to Love in Action.
Shout out Love and Action, Mama.
Shout out to Gospel Outreach. I love that church.
Go. Bishop, what up?
Real talk, man. And my boy has been making noise. My OG has been making noise in the community for a long time. So I definitely want to continue to give him his flowers
Man,
and his blessings.
I appreciate it, man. But you know, with community, you know, what we got to find, what I found is that I was the type of person I did everything alone. I'm on my own, so I got to figure it out.
That's me too.
And then I realized I don't want to work a 9 to 5. We're gonna get in that 9 to 5 thing. I know I'm meant more than the 9 to 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a voice. Okay,
Right.
what am I gonna do with it?
Right.
I have talent. What am I gonna do with it?
Right.
And hey, bring it to the community. How can I help the community?
Right.
Because we are part of the community. We got people out here struggling, bro.
Real
I'm
struggles.
talking about that ain't had food in 2 weeks.
Real struggles.
You know what I'm saying? But we feeding these kids over in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Right, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? But we got to be able to reach out to these people. We got, hey, you are loved. You know, come out to the events. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find some love.
Yeah.
Come out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when you need something, we got a resource for you.
sure.
Long
For
as
sure.
you do your footwork, it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? We don't know, like you said, you got to watch your words. We don't know who we inspiring when we out here, man.
Absolutely.
So it's really inspiring the community to be better and be together because we better together. Shout out Everett. You know what I'm saying? Executive Director of Love and Action. Shout out. How you doing, bro? You know what I'm
Shout
talking
out
about?
to Love in Action. For sure.
So yeah, now we talked about the grind, you know, the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And that's what's funding you. That's what's getting you where you
Yes,
need to
sir.
go, man. So I want to find out, you actively pushing your music through that,
Right.
making your career through that.
For sure.
What does a typical day look like for you?
As you can see, I just got off of work right now.
Talk about it.
Real talk. I thought I was gonna be late to the interview. Real talk. I thought I was gonna be late. You know, because
Yeah.
usually I get off at 3:30, so I had to make accommodations. Whatnot. Of course, it's a very important event for me, for both sides. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
yes, it is.
It's big to me. So whatever's big to you, you're gonna make time for sure. But yeah, I just got off of work, man, and I used to have that perception that a real rapper doesn't have a real job. Or a real artist doesn't have a real 9 to 5. That is totally false. If you want to make it, or if you just want to get better quality or better sound, better equipment, you have to work. This thing doesn't happen overnight. It's even to the point where I don't expect $1 million out of this. I don't expect a huge record label out of this. It'll be great. I pray for it.
Come on, talk to
For
us.
sure. But I more so make music to help me with my situations, and I fund it through my pockets. I don't look for anybody to, oh, you're good at music, let me pay for your studio time. Nah, this is all through me, 100%. The paying for the recording, paying for the studio time, paying for the video, that just doesn't come out of me going to get a grant or a loan out the bank. No,
Yeah.
I'm working for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm working a real job, waking up at 5 in the morning, getting off at 3:30. You know, this is real life, you know, and I have real bills, you know, so that don't stop because I'm lying about, I'm in the studio and I'm lying, talking about getting all this money. Nah, it don't stop.
No, I don't.
So you got to keep working, man. I just want to salute to all my artists that are actually working the job as well. You have to do that. Don't try to portray something that you're not and try to give off this image that you're just making all this money and doing things in a bad way. Nah, man. Tell them how real it is. You working at that grocery store. You doing that. People resonate with you more when you tell the truth.
I agree with you. So let me ask you this. How do you prioritize that energy so your family doesn't get the leftover scraps?
Well, I know what's important. You know, I'm not going to just spend my last on pleasure or going to the studio when I know I have bills or my kids need to eat. Yeah, that's having your priorities messed up. You know, I'm not going to go out and do all that when I know I have my kids with me. You know, it's just certain things that you put more of a priority on than, you know, this music and stuff. Because that can, I'm not going to say that can always wait, because time waits for nobody.
We here today, we gone today. We here today, gone today.
Real talk. But at the same time, I know what's the important thing. I know what to keep the main thing. I got to get up and work. I gotta go and pay these bills, man. These bills don't stop.
So so now with all that, like you said, you got the kids, you got to have a routine.
Yeah.
How is that adaptation? How is that family life adaptation with the kids? You know, you working these hours, you know what I'm saying? Then you making the prioritize, make sure they're good, but then you go into the studio. How's that household looking for you?
It's tough, man. It's tough. There's certain days it's dysfunctional. You know, but that's just me being real. That's human qualities. You know, you're gonna have some dysfunction in your life.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When you dysfunction, you find out how to function.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, you gonna figure a way how to get out of that.
Exactly. So you build those routines so you know, oh, okay, after this, I got this to do. You know, it's like a schedule. You know, it's a routine that you just have to follow sometimes. But my kids keep me on point as well. It's not just me. They help me out a lot as well. Because the older you get, the more you tend to forget things.
Sure. For sure. Now again, we are talking about the kids, man, because that's where we are. We are Digital Dad Diaries, and we talk about fatherhood. Right. And this is that 9 to 5 grind we talk about. Right. What are your kids learning by watching you balance that steady job with grinding tirelessly for your dream?
They just understand that nothing is given. You know, you have to go work and go get it, you know, and they love the thought of me doing music. You know, they love how I can go in the studio, record my voice, put it over a beat, and make an actual song, just like how they hear from a YouTube or stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm just trying to teach them anything is possible, you know? It ain't, like I said, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to get rich off it or anything. And that's not even just creating doubt. That's me understanding that I'm a 34-year-old man, you know, and I'm still working. I still have my own goals to pursue, like going back to college, and I'm trying to go back to be a surgical tech right now.
Okay,
you know?
And you will.
Thank you. Yeah, or I got dreams of being an RN, you know.
And you will.
Thank you. In Jesus' name, you know. So
amen.
I still have other aspirations other than just making it in music. Yeah. And that's what I want to teach my kids. You before you have a plan A, you better have a plan B, C, D, you know? So if that doesn't work out, you can still fall back on other things.
Definitely, that's kind of that navigates into our next question, right? Which is we're talking about focus. Yeah. When life shifts, whether with work schedules or family dynamics, how do you help your kids adapt without losing their sense of security?
Well, I just let them know that things constantly change. This world is constantly changing. You can't just get used to something and not expect change. Change is growth, you know, so if you're not afraid to grow, you know, you'll be not be afraid to change, you know. So this world is always changing up, man. I don't know. Like I try to get in a routine with my kids where it's like they're used to something. They're used to going through what we're going through. Of course, I try to change things that they're going through, but at the same time, man, just building on a routine, building on a schedule and whatnot.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. I have a hard time building with my daughter. She's 17. You know, she's in the household. That's my daughter that's in the household.
For sure.
Shout out to Destiny. I love you, mama.
Man,
But,
shout out to Destiny, man. For real.
Just getting her on, you know, she's been on the summer lacking. Now it's time
For
to get
sure.
on routine.
For sure.
And she already woke up bucking. Like, I'm ready to go. I said, what about clothes? You got to wash your clothes. You
Yep.
got to get the towels. Daddy.
When did school start for them, man?
Thursday.
Dang.
This Thursday.
Already?
Yeah, it's here. And so I got to
Crazy.
get her mindset back on track. And it's going to be a little difficult, but I'm here for the task.
For
you know what I'm
sure,
saying? Only
man.
thing I could do is show up.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, you're a great dad. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
On purpose?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, y'all, guess I got my daughter. One of my daughters coming on pretty soon, y'all. Check it. Keep watching Digital Dad. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go into the open communication with the kids. It sounds like you pretty much open with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the approach that
Right.
you use with them. Kind of like, hey, you know.
yeah.
This is what's real. You don't kind of sugarcoat nothing to them, or you know when those serious things come up. How do you handle that? Like, you know what I'm saying, when they ask those difficult questions. Because matter of fact, how old are your children?
Man, my twins are my twins are 10. I got a son after that. He's 9, and then my daughter in Florida. She's 10.
Okay, so they older than, so they actually questions.
yeah, for
So
sure.
you know what I'm saying, when they asking them questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? How do you help? You know, when they ask you, Daddy, why is it like this with you and Mama? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
How do you handle that?
I just try to keep it as real as possible, you know, without, you know, disrespecting any side. You know, just understand that, hey, man, this is a tough time right now, and you're probably gonna go through the same thing. It's like a
Similar.
generational thing or
Similar.
something very similar. You know, it's nothing bad. I'm one of them type of men that I'm not gonna sit here and bash the mother of my kids in front of my kids. You know, I'm not
Correct.
gonna do that. If they overhear me doing it, then that's me. But I don't want to pass that hate along to them. So I keep it as real as possible. Hey, we're not together right now because I have to work. You know, we're not hanging out right now because I have to get this done right now.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
That's-
Nah, I'm gonna make time, and I try to make a lot of time for my kids. That's why I don't mind spending any amount of money to see that they're happy, get those experiences that I didn't have as a child. You know, so. I keep it as real as possible without overexposing anybody's hand. Because a lot of it is none of their business.
Correct.
Because I still want them to be a kid. You
Yeah.
know, it's one thing to take away from their childhood. I don't ever want to take away from any kid's childhood at all.
And that's like a lesson.
Right.
Now, if your children could take just one foundational lesson from how you live in your life every day, what would you want them to be? What would you want that to be? I'm sorry.
I just want them to take my work ethic. You know, take that nothing is ever given. You know, this life is hard, man. It's not easy at all, and I want to be able to let them know that I did struggle as well. You know, I went through that same thing. You know, and you can overcome it. Don't feel defeated. Don't feel like you're just down for the count.
Matter of fact, talk to them. They in that camera right there. Talk to them.
Man, kids, I love you, man. And you just got to understand you're going to go through obstacles in life. And this is just for any kids in general, man. You're going to go through obstacles. You're going to go through bad times in life. But understand the bad times doesn't always have to outweigh the good times. You know, if you keep your mindset in a negative mentality, you're going to always be down in the dumps. You don't have to feel like that, you know, and you don't have to bring your struggles or your problems to every other life scenario. You know, you could just, hey, sometimes you just got to suck it up and be a man or a woman about it and just, you know, go through it. You know, we are going to go through it. We're all going to go through it for sure.
We definitely going to go through it. We definitely going to go through it, man. And with that, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing to have this small conversation with
Super
you.
tired, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And that's
I've been up
okay.
since 4:30, 5 o'clock, man. I'm so sorry, guys. But shout out to Grand Forks Best Source. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Rozaay. You know, I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming out.
Thank
Like you
you,
said, I know
man.
you're tired. I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you,
You know
guys,
what I'm talking
man.
about? And we gon'. Well, I mean, I got something to talk to the fathers about, right?
So, speak.
To every dad tuning in, keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and never stop building your legacy. Make sure you support an independent artistry. Search Danqish only on all streaming platforms. Follow Danq on Instagram and TikTok. Danqish _ish /only. Stream full custody and wrong way.
Yes, sir.
And tap into the real storytelling, y'all.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I'm saying? We gonna end it like this. Hey, Paul, can you put that fall kick back up and throw that music on for me, bro?
Yes, sir. Shout out to the fall kickback going on September 5th, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Hosted by the All-American Playmakers, man, and Rozaay Soiree. We're gonna be out there. It's gonna be at the where are we gonna be at, Rozaay?
We gonna be
at the Playmakers.
All-American.
At the Canada Inn. Okay?
Yeah.
So.
Paul, where you go? We can't do both of them? We can't do the song with it too?
Is the track cut by that song? Is it cut?
Yeah, it did cut. Let's see.
I don't know if it
Yeah, here we go right here, y'all.
Hey, I'm appreciative anyway. Either way, I'm on radio. My song's getting played on radio. Hey, that's cool.
You feel me? We're going to play it one more time, y'all. Get y'all to end it out.
Go full custody. Yeah, go full custody.
Then we do perfect scenario, right?
We did perfect scenario.
Oh, full custody, Paul. Go full custody, Paul.
I don't know why it stopped. That was weird.
Yeah, I thought
did
it
that
was
last
weird,
time too. I don't know.
Man, this is the rawness of digital.
Hey,
Dad
man, that's
Diaries,
why I
you
said
feel
I
me?
wanted to go live, man. It's more genuine. It's more real when it's raw.
Bro, I ain't never edited none of my shows. All my shows been raw. There we go.
Yes, sir, man. It's my
It's all
single
good.
full custody. Shout out to Coopla Sounds. Shout out to all the single parents out
We're
there.
going to bang it in the studio.
Man, I want it all, not half full custody. And I know the game, why do 12 keep judging? Baby mama calling me, begging for apologies. Kids I got, I never see. Tell them how it's real to me. But my love is strong from beyond to infinity. Pain ain't got no remedy. Music's only healing me. Tell me what it do to you. Tell you what it does to me. Ask me, am I scared to die? Tell me what I'm gonna see. Man, I want it all, not half full custody. And I know the game, why do people keep judging? Tell me how it's
Gonna go.
Tell me where I'm gonna be. Tell me what I'm
All right, that's all for this episode of Digital Dad Diaries. Join the Legacy Accelerator, subscribe now, and I'll see you next time.